Hi guys, so it's 7:35 at night. I have about 20 minutes and then hubby and I are going to go just kind of bum on the couch and I'm going to eat more than I should. I've got some chocolate cake left over from my son's birthday that I'm going to thaw out and I'm a little bit hungry and maybe I better eat some popcorn first and make sure I don't eat too much cake. Anyway, this is another editing video. I really quickly did one hard good and one more box. It's box number 5, I think it is. And so I want to show you what I kept, what I found, what wasn't listed. Seems to be a trend. All right, let's go. These are Buffalo by David Bitten capris. And I mean, they're real cute. They're just normal kind of cotton capris. They're not tapered. They're kind of more of a wide leg. I had these listed since November 30th, even though these are like 2 years old. I had edited them at some point, or at least sold similar on them, ended and sold similar. But I decided to run comps. These are just cotton. They're not linen or anything special, and they are a size 29. So anyway, in David Bitten, or Buffalo by David Bitten capris, I know it's not summer. I know it's way in the middle of winter, but right now there's 195 active and 12 sold. So even if the market, like 10 times itself, I mean, you're not going to get to where these are going to be a super fast seller. So I've just decided to go ahead. I have much better inventory behind me and coming in. So I'm going to put these in the summer consignment bag, and I just kind of give up on these. I guess I could put them back on for like $4, but I just don't think it's worth my time. All right, so I got those off of there. Let's see where we are at. Okay, this is a pair of Lands' End wool blend. Let me make sure I'm looking at my stuff that I did decide to keep. These, I think, are wool blend, but they are Lands' End, which sometimes I do good on more outdoor type stuff, but these are more dress pants, career type, looking pants. And they do have some, some sell through. My title wasn't that good on these. I had like 6 words in between Lands' End and pants. And you can do that, but I've been on Tech and Chris's group, Chris Lynn's group, and I've learned that your title structure is super important. I've learned that in the last year or two. So I've been going in, and when I follow their title structure, it really does help. So for these, even though they're wool pants, I put Lands' End pants, women's 6, black wool stretch slacks, lined, flat front, and straight leg. And so that is more how they teach us to do our titles, where most people are going to start, Lands' End pants. And then you can have all your keywords. But I had this pretty garbled. This is a much older listing before I got on their group and realized that it can make a huge difference. So I'm going to give these another whirl. They are a women's 6, but they also are wool blend. They have a nice fabric, a nice weight to them. They're really nice pants. They're straight leg, which I had not emphasized, which I think is definitely in style. If not, flare would be even better. Anyway, so I lowered these to $9.99. I upped my promoted to 15%, and I just want to try to get $6 or $7 in cash flow back into my store. And again, I'm just trying not to like kill my store. I'm up to 998 listings right now, which is good. I like being at 14 to 1500, which is where I was in January of last year. So that is like goal number 1 in the next month or two, is to just regain that kind of footing, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, I did decide to give these another whirl. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. Then I've got these Banana Republic size 6. These are capris also. I'm getting to where now, maybe in the summer, I'm going to do more research when you can actually look at the comps in the summer and actually see the sell-throughs right before you. I think there's like 10 problems with these last 2 items I have. Well, the last item, Lands' End, those are not capris. The David Bitten were capris. These are capris. I think you have to have something going for you. I think capris themselves are less of a seller than a pair of shorts or a pair of pants. I think they're kind of in between, first of all. So my opinion, after what little research I've done, is that even in the midst of summer, you're going to be at a disadvantage if you have a ton of capris. But then in my case, neither one of these capris have any special fabric. They aren't linen. They aren't wool blend. They don't have a pattern. I mean, I know earth tones are really in style, and actually I know black isn't an earth tone, but I should go back, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to actually put minimalist in my title, and I should know that. I just forgot to do it. I have packable in my title for these Banana Republic capris, but you know, I think actually that minimalist is better. I want to see what happens when I put minimalist in here. I know that I've been hearing a lot that actually is like a whole style trend. Minimalist. Oh, I don't have enough keywords. Okay, I'm going to take out cotton stretch and just put stretch. Okay, minimalist. I'm going to try this and see. I will let you know. Now it makes me want to keep the David Bitten because they're minimalist too. And they're also earth tones. You know, I don't know. I'm going to think about that one. I might go back and try those again. But anyway, so my point is that on these two pair of capris, other than if the minimalist trick or the keyword kind of works, they're very plain colors. There's no pattern. They're both small sizes. Size 6 is never going to sell quite as quickly unless it's like a real trendy brand, you know, but with just Banana Republic and things that are very common, I think getting into the larges, XLs, you know, 1 and 2X, I think then these would have a chance. Plus, it's the middle of winter, which I'm getting ready for spring and summer, so I am keeping things that I think the sales rank could just jump on. But I think the size, the lack of any kind of interesting fabric, these are both more straight leg, the David Bitten and these. They aren't the tapered kind of capris, which I think is good. I've heard that those are less in style. So anyway, let me try these. I might even go back now that I thought of that and put earth tones and minimalist in the David Bitten ones and actually try those. I might do it. So let me go change my note. And we'll see what happens. Okay, these key jeans, these are called key jeans. Let me make sure I'm recording. I'm talking to you. And it'd be really strange, you know, you talk for like 20 minutes and you're like, oh yeah, it's just talking to myself. That would be very strange. Okay, key jeans. These are Carpenter. Just plain old Carpenter, but you know, they have a great work look to them, but these had fallen off. These were not listed for who knows even how long. So these are a 36, 32. And then, you know, I did the measurements. I had to go back and look on InkFrog for them, and at first I couldn't even find them on InkFrog because I just used the keyword key, and at first they didn't come up. And so then thankfully I just did a quick search. I was about to just either decide to give them to the consignment or throw them back in my, you know, current listing pile and just redo them, but thankfully I don't know why that didn't pop up on InkFrog. I think I had key capitalized in my listing, and then when I went to search for it I didn't, and you would think that the algorithm would pick that up, but it didn't. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and keep them and list them. Originally, I was trying to get 30 bucks, which maybe it's good, you know, because they are Carpenter. But I decided to go ahead and change that. I've had these forever unlisted, who knows how long. So I upped my promoted. I put $19.99 on these. I changed the shipping and updated it. I messed with the title, and so I think these will sell. But if I get an offer for 10, I'm taking it. Okay. Now these are really cute. These are interesting. On Vans, at least this pair, when you look at them, they have a men's size and a women's size. And so it might have been me or my VA, but I didn't think twice about it. We had to pick a category to sell them in, so we just put them in the men's. But these are a women's 7.5, and that makes them a men's size 6. So it says, you know, men's US 6 and women's 7.5. And it really didn't occur to me how putting these in the men's as a size 6 is really going to limit you. I mean, you know, very few men can wear a size 6, whereas a lot of women, including myself, can wear a 7.5. And I really like these. I have too many shoes. I got to go through my shoes. These are really cute, actually. And maybe for summer, if they haven't turned over, rather than donate them by summer, I might dig into these. But right now, they look like they'd be good, but on ice, the best shoes, the most expensive shoes, are horrible on ice. Danskos aren't good. Born aren't good. Merrells and Keens are a little better, but not in their kind of dress shoes. They just all have bottoms that look like they would grip, and they don't. I've learned that the hard way. So what I did on these is I decided that it was dumb to have these in the men's category with such a small size. So I changed these to the women's category. I put 7.5. I left in the title men's size 6, but I just think that some people shop by category, or eBay directs them by category. So I upped the price to $19.99 because I think summer is coming, spring. These are the kinds of things that people would wear with shorts or just bop around in the summer. And then my front photo, all my photos were good. They were clear. They looked good. The colors popped. But I had a photo with just the front of the shoes showing, and so I decided to change the photo to where the sides of the shoes are showing. I just thought I would try it. It's a change, and so I think these will sell. But again, if I get an offer for 10, I'm going to take it. Okay. Item number 2 that was not listed. And look, I'll count how many I've done at the end, but I've done less than 12, 15 items. 3 items total were not listed. All right, so this is, I mean, if I go by that ratio for every 12 items I have in there, like on my first 500 items, I think it gets better after, like, I'm done with the most 500 stagnant items, but I'm not sure. I mean, if you would have told me that out of 12, 3 would not be listed, I would have thought, no, I'm more organized than that. But these are parts of my inventory that I've just had sales on, ended and sold similar, and I have not by hand done an accounting of them, so I'm finding out the hard way. These are Guide Gear jeans. Those are kind of, they're lined. They have flannel lining, which is good, and even this time of year, you know, it's cold. I called the consignment store today that I'm going to tomorrow, and, you know, it's February 9th, and I thought, well, spring is coming. Isn't March or April? Which one is officially spring? I don't know. Anyway, I said, what are you accepting? Do you want spring, or do you want winter and jeans and all that? And the guy on the phone said, no, we still want flannel and winter. So it may be a Wyoming thing where it's just cold, and they're still just selling cold stuff by like hotcakes. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to keep these in my store. They're flannel. Wait, am I doing the right ones? Yeah, the Guide Gear. I gotta look. Yeah, they're flannel lined. They're straight leg. They're blue denim. I changed my title structure based on my new knowledge of, you know, what would be better. I put Guide Gear men's jeans, or usually, actually, I should do Guide Gear jeans and then men's 32 by 32. I don't think that Guide Gear makes women's jeans, but I could be wrong. And then I put words like farm and ranch and outdoors. And that kind of stuff. But let me correct that real quick. The more I look at these listings, the more I see why they haven't sold. I'm like, my pictures are good. I have one cuff rolled up so that you can see the plaid lined. I'm going to put jeans and then put men's 32 by 32. All right, flannel lined, straight, heavy blue denim. I have extra keywords. Straight leg, heavy blue denim. Let's see. Work or hiking, I don't know, but anyway, so I changed it up. What else did I do? I lowered the price to $19.99, even though it says the median sold price is $24.99. I want these gone. I do feel like that spring is coming, and I know people hike in the winter, or I mean in the summer up in the mountains, and like in California or something, up in the sequoias, you might want a pair of jeans like this at night when you're camping. So I think they'll still sell, but anyway, I made sure my returns and my handling time and everything was correct. And then I thought I promoted these. Sometimes my promotions, they don't stick like when I edit a listing. So we'll hope this one does. So anyway, I upped the promoted to 15% on this. I just want these to go. If someone offered me 10, I probably would take it, but I'm really hoping to get more like 15 on that. Not bad for something not listed. That would be great. All right, these are a pair of Wrangler jeans. I still have a ton of Wranglers in my store. I had gotten that estate sale grouping. If you haven't watched my older videos, I went to an estate sale and she was just giving away tubs and tubs and tubs of jeans. I think, did we take her tubs? I think she wanted her tubs. So we had to by hand, just shove them in the car and cram them in there because it was 8 plastic tubs full of jeans. She had cutter fabric on it, but when you dug down through the first layer, it was all jeans that had not been cut, and a lot of them were a lot older. So I got many $100 pairs out of that grouping, but then I just listed everything. I was just in list mode, and it was so fast to just change titles, change whatever. The only ones I looked up were the vintage Levi's, just because I'm not that good at that. And so I did take time, make sure that there weren't any rare jeans. And so I did really good on that. I mean, that I made my money the first week or two on that. Well, I got them free anyway, but my gas and my time, I made my money back. But anyway, these are a Wrangler 42 by 30. And I've learned that that's okay. Like, there are definitely people in this size who have a 42 waist and a 30. But you do get less money, I've learned, unless there's a jean guy. I don't think he makes videos on YouTube, but he does do some informational things on the group I'm on with Tech and Chris. And so he talks about how, especially to get the money like you're going to get selling to Japan or to that market, you want the inseam and the waist to not be more than 6 inches apart. And he says, just as a rule, that's the more common body type of some people. Doesn't mean these won't sell. I see people of this size all the time, and I'm a very short person. My waist is, definitely bigger than my inseam. So I think it's fine. I went ahead and kept these. I looked, and when I was editing this whole thing, the average sale price popped up as $6.99 for a pair of Wranglers. And I do believe that, because the person's going to have to spend $9.75 to ship them. And I know there are exceptions, and I know I could hang on to these forever and ever and ever and get $10 out of them, maybe 20 if I really held on to them. But these are not vintage. They are not USA made. So I put them at $8.99. My coupon and my promoted listings will kick in. I kept my promoted listings at 11%. And I'm just going to have to, see if they sell. If they haven't sold, I guess by fall, then I will use them as consignment or whatever. This is their last chance. I changed my title up. I put farm, ranch, work, made sure I had the model number in there. My photos are good. So that's all I know to do on these. Okay. Then, let me see here. These are a pair of New Balance shoes. They're really cute. They are, I forgot what size. Let me go to ended. Anyway, they have a few stains on them. If I'm just looking at these, they look in excellent condition, and I must have accidentally picked them up at a garage sale or something. I don't know. But if you look close, they do have a pretty significant stain there. But if you're just looking at the shoe, you do barely notice, and they're so colorful. And look at the tread. I mean, I thought they were in really decent condition, but I've had these forever. They were listed. I've had them at a very low price, like $10, just forever. I don't think anything was wrong with my title. Um, the category and the pictures were fine. These are a women's size 8, and I think just maybe, when you zoom in on that stain, it just makes the shoes look worse. So I'm going to just consign these tomorrow. I need some consignment stuff, and I just kind of give up on them. I can't really figure out why they won't sell. So I pulled those. Okay, then this is my last clothing item that I'm dealing with. These are just little boys' cleats, or, shoes. They're McGregor. Um, I don't know why I listed them in the first place, other than they're just cute and they're very clean, and I must have gotten them in a bulk lot, or maybe at the bins, but I would not have paid more than $1 because I don't sell children's anything at all. But I don't know if I saw comps at the time. I don't know, but these have no comps, like zero active. Even in adult McGregor shoes, it's not a good picture. So I'm just going to take these to the consignment, or I'll probably have to put them away and take them to the sports consignment store. So I'm going to do that and just get these out of here. Okay, this is my hard good. I had this all packed in there good, but I opened it up. So this, I thought, I was at a garage sale, and sometimes we're in a hurry and we just have to kind of decide. We can't look up every single thing, and so if something is really cheap, like we're paying dollars, sometimes rather than miss 25 more garage sales, we will overpay by $10 on a Saturday morning just so that we keep moving. And if we're in doubt about something, we'll just grab it. And this, I thought, these trays, these heat up, warm up trays, can actually do pretty good. And then plus it had Ford on it. It had, the Ford car logo. And I think I did check comps when I was standing there. I vaguely remember, but maybe I didn't. Either way, I've had this forever. I've had one view in the last 90 days. I know my pictures are great. I think my title is good. Maybe I need to put vintage warming tray up more toward the front. I could try again. I'll maybe run comps one more time on this before I get rid of it. But this has not moved or budged. It's heavy. It's taking up a huge area in my garage. And, I just believe in packing well. So I know that this is like a pretty thin, small item. And, I'll look into it. I might bubble wrap this and then put it in a smaller box because it's not really going to break. And I just chose to put it in a bigger box, but it's 8 pounds in that box. And then the measurements are a decent size. So I'm going to do a few more minutes of research. I think I'm just taking this to the thrift tomorrow though. Unless I'm going to get 20 and it's a pretty guaranteed 20, I'm not gonna mess with that. All right, guys, so I have a real quick 2-item haul. I went up here. I'm disappointed. It's a really nice big store and they have plenty of room, but it's just kind of empty shelves and empty clothing racks right now. I talked to the ladies in there. I actually ended up staying like a half an hour because I was just visiting with one of the little 82-year-olds who's there running the place, and they're lovely. They're just lovely ladies, and it is their job, and they take it very seriously, and that's why, I hate to say anything because I don't expect them to be, 20 years old just bringing out bins full of stuff. But anyway, I don't know what's in the back and how fast they move or don't move, or I don't know, but they did not bring out anything new since Monday, and today is Thursday that I could see. But I did find a couple little things. So I paid $7.36, and you always got to pay $1 if you use your credit card. So I got 2 $3 items. Now, I was talking to the gal that I sell the bras to, and she's niching down and getting rid of other things that don't sell, or that sell for her, but she's only going to do bras. And she's just really that dedicated to niching down that much just to streamline her process, and that's great. But she was telling me that these nightgowns by Secret Treasures, if they're in a plus size, that they actually fly out of her store and that she hates to get rid of them. And I thought, really, Secret Treasures? And she says only if they're plus size. And, you know, I said, okay. And so I saw this for $3 and she just told me that today. And I said, I'm going to give this a whirl. And this is a woman's 2X. And it's a really pretty green, and it's kind of a shorty. So I think as spring and summer comes, this might be popular. So I'm going to try it. I just didn't even do comps. I took her word for it. You know, she's a really good seller. She knows what she's talking about. So I thought I'd give it a try. And I hope she's right, because I see Secret Treasures nightgowns in a plus size at the bins all day long. So I sure hope she's right. Then I found a pair of Keens. This I'm real happy with. I did the bend test. They look like they're in really good condition. They are a US 10, which is a great size. I don't see the model name on here. Maybe it's on there. I'll put my glasses on when I list them. But anyway, I don't see like the exact model name, but they're just, you know, just normal lace-ups. But the tread looks good, and they look very clean. They have a few scuffs, you know, but anyway, for $3, I think these are good. I think I can sell these for at least $25 plus shipping. So I'm going to get those listed soon. All right, so those are my items. In the end, let's see, I'm going to probably get rid of 1, 2, let's see, 3, 1, 2, 3. Am I just getting rid of 3 items? I think I am just actually getting rid of 3 items. 3 were not listed. One of the items, like the McGregor shoes, the kids' shoes, weren't listed anyway. The cleats. So, and then when I ran comps, they weren't worth it. So 3 weren't listed. 3 I'm getting rid of, and the rest I have adjusted titles. Lowered prices in most cases on the Vans shoes. I actually raised the price because I just think that putting them in the women's category gives them a fresh new chance. And so, yeah, so let's see. Out of, let me count real quick, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it really only 9 items? Truly, is that really? Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I show 10, but out of 9 or 10 items, whichever it is, I'd have to make you wait while I redo it. But out of 9 or 10 items, 3 weren't even listed. So, you know, that tells you that I'm really on the right track, keeping this going. I'm finding my items. I'm doing a complete inventory by hand. And the ones that weren't listed, even though I'm donating one, I'll get some consignment money. And the guide gear pants, I think those will get me 15. I really do. I think they could. And then I forgot what else wasn't listed here. But either way, you know, I think it's good. Oh, the key jeans, those Carpenter key jeans, those work jeans, they'll get me a minimum of 10, but I think 15 is more likely. So there's $30 that, if you don't even count the consignment money I'm going to get, that I think will come into my store now. So anyway, I will keep going on these editing videos. Tomorrow I'm going to get up early in the morning, probably 4 or 4:30 in the morning, as long as I sleep well. Get up, I'll do a short shipping video. Right now, I don't think we have too many, since I did one in the afternoon and took those extra 4 orders. So I have 2 orders ready to go out. My sales on the revolving 31 days still say 8,500, and my sales today are only 111. So even though I listed 11 new items that are really nice items, so I hope by tonight I'm going to go see if I have any more offers to send. I've been sending some pretty aggressive offers, but my store is still slow. That's why I was half tempted to just list 30 items today when my VA gave them back to me. I launched all of his items, very few mistakes. I think there's one thing I sent back. To me, it's common sense that a pair of Hokas is not a boot, But you know, you see those ankle boots and those kind of low top hiking boots. And so when I sent them to him, I mean, based on my pictures, you know, he couldn't tell for sure, so he had those in the boot category. I had him change it, but other than that, all my listings were great. My VA, I feel like, saved me a lot of time today. I really do. So I launched 10 today, plus these new ones, at least as far as eBay is concerned, are new listings that are back up. So that's like 12 listings that are back up or new and better. And then I have 10 for tomorrow and 10 for Saturday. Then I'm going to go tomorrow only for the day. It looks like a clear passage of the roads. I am going to take my computer in a small bag. If I really get there and I find nothing thrifting at the regular things, then I might make a decision to go to the bins. But I think I want to come home and finish up this editing project. I think it needs to be done. Then I have about 45 items behind me that can get me through. But definitely next Wednesday through Friday or Saturday does not look good here or in Denver. It doesn't look good. So I'm going to have to come back tomorrow, kind of recoup on Saturday. I have a Super Bowl party and church on Sunday that I'm committed to anyway. And then I can just look, and if it's going to be days and days of extended weather, then I might ship my orders on Monday, do some work, and then maybe get stuck on the other side again. I don't want to, but I may have to make that decision. But that's why I was looking forward to the jewelry today. If she would have brought me the jewelry, but the weather's bad, so it's fine. I thought maybe I could, you know, at least keep my store algorithm really happy with some of that jewelry. So it's not ideal. I'm still really short on inventory, but I'm excited about, I see progress. It's just that I'm used to having 10,000 in sales on the revolving 30 days, and I'm at 8,500 right now. I sold, and I'll show you these tomorrow again. I sold a pair of those Ariat M2 jeans. They didn't use promoted or a coupon. I sold them for $24 plus shipping, so $35.49. That's a good sale. I have one or two more pairs of those left. And then I sold some Abercrombie and Fitch joggers, and I'm actually really happy with this sale. It's $12.25 plus shipping, and so $22.99 all in for the customer, and I did pay some promoted listings on that. But I got those at the bins. I got the Ariat M2 at the regular Goodwill, and they charged me for adult bottoms, so they charged me $3.75 for those. And then on the Abercrombie and Fitch, I think these are going priority, so I probably would have paid $1.89 on these or less. They're like over a pound. So no, actually I would have paid closer to $2.25 actually when they're over a pound. Yeah, they are going in a flat rate, so they were over a pound going to Arizona. So anyway, I'm real happy with that. $2.25 to $12.25 plus shipping, and then $3.75 to $24 plus shipping. So you'll see those in the morning if you happen to get to tune in. I am off to take the rest of the night off. I have a short night. I'm going to try to be in bed by 10 and hopefully sleep till 4 or 4:30, and then I'm going to get up and just try to get my consignment stuff pulled together. I need to find 25 items. I have some garage sale stuff over here that I threw in with the consignment, and I knew I had to sort that pile out. Then I want to get the garage sale out of here. The guy never did. He texted me, you know, back or messaged me back on Facebook Messenger, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I don't want the pedal car anymore." And that's fine. I just wanted a decision to be made. I'm not even mad about it. I was only trying to get $40, and it is an older pedal car. It is worth money, but it's only worth money if you can get it to the right market. And you know, I advertised it in Cheyenne, Fort Collins, and even Denver, and I just didn't get a response. If I lived in Denver and could just hang out and keep it in, you know, in my back garage until I got a buyer, I could probably eke out 150 on it, but I just can't get it. So thankfully, my brother has two young kids, and so I have a niece and a nephew. My nephew is coming. He's only 5. My niece is 7 or 8, and they're going to love this thing. So I am just taking it tomorrow. I told my brother, hey, you want this pedal car? It's really cool. I sent him the video and the video I had taken of it to put on Facebook, and my niece is going to love it. So I'm excited about that, but I also am excited to get it out of my house. And so I hope I have half a carload of just stuff that needs out of here tomorrow. And then it's going to be, I mean, I consider it a day off. When I'm outsourcing and I'm by myself and I'm just in the car listening to a podcast, and then I'm driving 2 hours and I'm listening to a book I really wanted to listen to or something. And maybe I should download David Goggins' new book. I probably should. I'll look at what my podcasts are that I'm in the middle of. I've been in the middle of some really good mystery podcasts, so I'll check that out upstairs when I'm watching TV tonight. And so anyway, tomorrow is a day off for me. I've got my listings booked through Saturday. Saturday I will be home, so I am only off from listing. I'm not really taking all of Saturday off. I'm going to do a lot of cleanup, a lot of administrative stuff. You know, just maybe do an Amazon shipment. I really have to get restarted on Amazon. I used to make a lot more money on Amazon too, and my cash flow just was an issue. And then, you know, I just had a lot of issues with it. And I wanted to restart it in a different way. And so I've let it go to build up the clothing business, and I hope by the end of the year to have 2 really decent businesses. If not, Amazon will just continue to just be small until this is where I need it to be. So it's going good, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. If you don't mind subscribing or liking if you haven't. Any comment helps, even if it's just, you know, a thumbs up or something in the comment section. It really makes a difference. And do let me know if you like these editing videos. I don't want to bore anybody. I'm going to probably make them for my own kind of daily vlog type situation. I have had some comments on them that some people are really, you know, liking them, and that it helps them. So I just want to hear from everybody and find out. I listened to, is it Good Pickens? He's let's see, is it Markel or something? He's a really cool guy. I listened to his live tonight while I finished this up. And yeah, he's a really cool guy. I think it's Good Pickens. Go check him out. And is it Dixon? I don't know. I don't know his name. I think he's on Tech and Chris's group too, and I can't tell you his name. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's his YouTube name. I want to call it his YouTube handle. Is that old fashioned, or is that showing that I'm 53? Is it called a YouTube handle? I don't know. If it isn't, tell me that I'm ridiculous. It's fine. I will not be offended. All right, guys, I will be up if I have anything else to show, even if it's just 2 orders, I will get up and I will do a really quick, really low-end shipping video. I hope I have more sold by then. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I'm upstairs to do nothing for a while.